And he said, all I wanna do is save the day, and I can do it if you look the other way, because all I wanna do is save the day, and I can do it if you look the other way, because all I wanna do is save the day, and I can do it if you look the other way. All I wanna do is save the day, and I can do it if you look the other way. One of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said, one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said, one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. If it's the last thing I do. Detective Bowling Brain looked in the mirror and he saw his younger self. Detective Bowling Brain thought about that day when they cut his wing. Now he's never flown again. One of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said, one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. He said, one of these days I'm gonna solve the case. Grab your charm band, check your mirror, stepping out in pastel shimmer. Hang with Ken now, Bolin's watching, sweet Stina, why not start flexing? It's a sweet thing, it's a pink thing, it's a dream bright fantasy. It's a bold thing, it's a big thing, magic muscle, joy and energy. Welcome to the sweet Stina world. Well, it's about glow, never duller. Co plays games while plans get smarter. We never fold here, never stopping. We beat the dark, then go out shopping. It's a sweet thing, it's a pink thing, it's a dream bright fantasy. It's a bold thing, it's a big thing, magic muscle, joy and energy. Welcome to the sweet Stina world.
Whoop, where? There I am. There I am. Okay, so we're trying to set up Mario's time. That's what we're trying. I make myself stand here, right? Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So we're trying to set this game up. I'm pretty sure. Okay, it says installation is complete. Okay, this is the weird, excuse me, this is like the weird thing about, I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that. I know this looks so weird, right? I guess this is the best way I can showcase it though.
Wait, don't I know you? My name's Mario. Who are you?
Don't ask me why Mario sound like that. Okay, so we're gonna say, hola.
It's time, my cunning Koopas, to use the time machine and steal the most valuable artifacts that history has to offer. Mario, my collection is almost complete, and there's not a thing that you can do to stop me.
Bowser's museum is inside his castle. I have to get in there and return all
You could barely hear what Mario's saying.
history changed forever.
Bowser's museum is inside his castle.
At last, Bowser's castle. I'll show that no-good reptile. He can't mess with history as long as I'm around to set things right.
The greatest collection of all time is nearly complete, and it's all mine. And no one can stop me now, not even Mario.
Mario's time machine. Okay, so, like, what we're gonna do is we're going to...
A Koopa is carrying an artifact. You can get it back from him by just jumping on him. Use the toolbox to find out when and where the artifact belongs, then use the time machine.
So we're turning the music off because it's so freaking loud that you can't hear the voices. So sorry if it sounds a little empty, but they talk enough. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's give them a little hop. Okay.
You are carrying the artifact that you took from the Koopa. Use the toolbox to find out when and where the artifact belongs, then use the time machine.
Okay, Florence, 1503 AD. Okay, let's go. Come on, Mario. Time to set things right in time. Oh, wait, no, I'm at AD, not BC. Oh, crap. Oh, good. Oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Where am I? Oh, BC. I didn't mean to go BC.
Uh-oh. You entered the wrong time or location into the time machine. Catch enough eggs from the pterodactyl and avoid the bullets.
Okay.
You can use the toolbox to determine
80. Whoa. Here we go. All right. Who's in here? Ciao.
Ciao, signore. What are you looking at?
A painting Michelangelo helped me with. When we were only 13, we apprenticed together at the workshop of the Ghirlandaio brothers. In the end, they wound up paying him to be their apprentice.
Okay, so what do we have? A chisel.
Howdy, friend. Who are you?
I am a Raphael, a painter and friend to painters. I know all of the big names in art. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Bartolomeo. I think all true
Bartholomew.
artists should wear berets, so he is a one for you.
Oh.
Buongiorno. Is this chisel yours?
Not yet. I am a mere apprentice. We apprentices have to work long and hard before we earn the right to own a chisel as nice as that. Besides, that one's marked with the letter M.
Find the places where the cursor changes to a speech bubble. Click there to talk with people from the past and replace words missing from the history page.
All right, let's go through the front door.
Excuse me, sir. You have a moment?
Away with you, little man.
Oh,
There is an exquisite work of art hiding in this block of marble, and I must find my chisel and free it. Leave me alone. Lasciami solo.
If you want to talk with this famous person, click on a statement in the dialog box. When you complete the history page, you can return the artifact.
the birth of one of the most important figures in art history, Michelangelo Buonarroti, occurred in, where are we, Florence? I'm assuming that's not the right one. What? Not Alabama. Oh my gosh. Why you have so many options? Okay.
Excuse me, sir. You have a moment?
Away with you, little man.
So we're just gonna pick everyone until one of them is correct. It's definitely not Philadelphia, Persia.
If you want to talk with this famous person, click on a statement in the dialog box.
So they want us to complete this history page. Oh, there it is. Caprice, Italy on March 6th. Oh, God. It would have to be one of the 14. 1475, raised by a family of stonecutters. He was apprenticed at age 13 to learn the basics of painting at the, not Luigi. Yeah, we're gonna have to use process of elimination here. Not Bowser. Nope. Ghirlandaio brothers. Michelangelo, however, considered himself a sculptor and broke his contract so he might study in the sculpture gardens of the great patron Lorenzo de' Medici. Or is it Lorenzo de' Medici? Medici or Medici? I don't know. I feel so uneducated. That's why we're doing this, so we can learn. Indeed, Michelangelo's fame as a sculptor is unmatched. His remarkable Pietà was carved when he was only 23. Shortly thereafter, his 13.5-foot I knew that one. His 13.5-foot David was wrought from a single block of marble. When commissioned to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo tried to persuade Pope. I don't know the Pope name. Okay, it wasn't that. That was. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm just clicking on stuff because I know some of these are not the right answer. No. It's not Charles Dickens. Like, did they even give me, like, anything to... It's not... Oh, Pope Julius II, that the painter Raphael could do better. But Michelangelo was given the job anyway, and ironically, the result was his true masterpiece. 400 years after his death, Michelangelo's influence as a painter, architect, and sculptor is still felt. Sir, ciao, Michelangelo. Is this chisel yours?
Ciao, Michelangelo. Is this chisel yours?
Di buono! I've been looking for that all over the studio. What a relief. Often our worst fears are unfounded. Perhaps it is the same with the Sistine Chapel.
So, Mike, are you going to paint that ceiling?
Oh, why not? You've convinced me. Now, whose portrait should I put up there? Say, Mario, how about that now?
Was he gonna put Mario up there? Oh, look at him. He's chiseling away. Oh, how exciting. Look at what we did. We saved art. Now how we get out of here?
If you forgot what somebody said, click on their picture and press the play button. The forward and rewind buttons will help you remember everything you have heard.
They probably... Oh, they did give me information. I just wasn't paying attention. Oops.
If you want to talk with...
So how do I get out of here? Oh, like this. Okay.
Find the places where the cursor...
What the hell? Where am I? The Bowser Library. Okay. Ah, what happened? Oh, we're going back in time. All right, let's go get another artifact. Hey. A staff, Alexandria 47 BC. Oop. Let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so I think Cleopatra is the main person we're supposed to be talking to.
Hi there. You look familiar.
Do you know me? I am Julius Caesar.
Caesar wasn't
head
that
of one of
muscular.
the greatest civilizations ever. Psst. Does my bald spot show? I fear it is becoming more noticeable.
Yeah.
What's a busy Roman ruler doing here?
I came in pursuit of an enemy, but as I conquered Pompeii, so has Cleopatra conquered my heart. Please, take this cat away. I'm terribly allergic.
Will you both rule from Alexandria?
No, I must do as the Romans do, and return to my country's capital. By the gods, this cursed bald spot! I really can't meet Cleopatra this way.
Why did you help Queen Cleopatra?
Enough, plebeian. I simply must know if this bald spot shows.
Oh my gosh.
As the leader of the most powerful nation on earth, I must make myself irresistible to the much younger Queen of the Nile.
Do you want this staff?
No thanks. I am fully staffed as it is.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this staff yours?
Holy Isis, Mario! Be careful with that. It's solid gold and very old. The Ptolemeo line of kings have ruled with that staff for generations.
Cleopatra inherited the throne then?
Her father, Ptolemy XI, named her to rule Egypt and Alexandria equally with her brother. But Ptolemy XII was selfish and wanted to rule Egypt by himself.
Is Caesar planning on taking Cleopatra away?
Oh, the queen would jump at the chance. I have heard that she will soon go with Caesar to Rome. I fear the Romans may not like her, though. She can be difficult.
Your boss needs a lot of care, huh?
Very high maintenance. She's known as a charmer, you know. We bathe her, massage her with scented oils, apply makeup and hairdos, tie her sandals. Have a hand mirror. She has hundreds.
What do Julius and Cleo have in common?
Well, they're both smart and powerful. Both love strategy and politics. Plus, they're each very vain and ambitious. A true match of the gods.
Are they really in love?
That's hard to say. Cleopatra's usually all business, but around Julius she recites poetry and blushes. It could be true love, or it could be the love of power.
Is Cleopatra the most beautiful woman alive?
Beautiful? Well, let's just say she's considered the most alluring. As for me, I can't even seem to catch the eye of that handsome god over there. He doesn't know I exist.
Oh.
Do you want this staff?
I think only royalty may touch that.
Is the queen in residence these days?
Yes, ever since Caesar arrived and took her side in that nasty fight with her little brother. You must be Roman. You certainly don't walk like an Egyptian.
What? Now they know they need to stop.
Why does she need a second coronation?
Are you from another world? With the help of Caesar, Cleopatra has regained the throne stolen by her brother, Ptolemy XII. By the crown of Osiris! Did you see that mouse?
How did she gain Caesar's help?
She convinced Caesar that her brother didn't obey their father's wishes. Caesar ruled that she should reign again. More mice. I know how to battle armies of men, not rodents.
How did she gain Caesar's help?
She convinced... Do you want this? Staff. I'm not that close to the queen.
Hi, Miss Cleopatra. Ready for the big day?
Greetings, plumber. Yes, I'm finally going to get my crown back. Please, make yourself scarce. I must be bathed and bejeweled now.
Lord. Upon their father's death, Cleopatra and her brother were named to rule the kingdom of Egypt. However, Cleopatra's selfish brother, Ptolemy, what they say, the 12th, didn't wish to share the throne and banished his sister from the capital city of... Are you serious? No. Mario, no.
Wait,
don't do this.
I know you? My name's Mario. Who are you?
Don't do this, Mario. Don't crash. Okay, he's back with the staff. Okay. Is it going to be randomized? Alexandria. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, how do you... So if I hit save, I type in Bolin. Okay, you just have to hit the enter button. Let's go. Oh my god. Somebody help. Not it being off key. It was up to the Roman ruler Julius Caesar, who served as Egypt's it's too many words. Guardian to restore Cleopatra to her throne, thus a second coronation was held for the queen in the year 47 BC. Meanwhile, Caesar fell deeply in love with Cleopatra, and she eventually bore him a son, Caesarion, However, on March 15th, 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated by members of the Roman Senate. One of Rome's new leaders. Oh gosh, what was his name? I'm just gonna pick all these. Mark Antony had once been an officer in Caesar's army. Cleopatra, who had a penchant for powerful rulers, soon married Antony and bore him 3 sons. But a Roman civil war followed, which Antony's forces were defeated in a great sea battle. Soon after, both Antony and Cleopatra took their own lives. Oh, how sad. Okay, Cleo. Let me see if I can hear them.
Hi, Miss Cleopatra. Ready for the big day?
Greetings, plumber.
Queen, were you looking for this?
You mean my ancestor's staff of royal power? A 3-pound solid gold symbol of absolute rule over 1/3 of the world? Why, yes, I was.
Yay, she has it.
Well, Cleo, looks like everything is A-OK.
Yes, Mario, it's been another dramatic moment in my life. Perhaps one day it'll even be a play, with Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, and me all living happily ever after.
Girl, you doing too much. Come on, let's go back home. Like, you doing the absolute most. You're doing too much, girl. Ain't that serious. Eh? Skull, 1601 AD. In what year? What area? Stratford. Yeah. Oh, come on. Got 1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Mario, and I'm here to...
Is this a plumber I see before me?
Is this Shakespeare?
It is my verse that wants repair, not my pipes. Please leave me to my work as you go about yours.
Hi, my name is Mario, and I,
sir, am an actor, none other than the great Burbage of Verbiage. My given name is Richard Burbage, but I can be called any name the script doth instruct.
You're an actor in Shakespeare's plays?
There are others. Since 1594, the Lord Chamberlain's men has performed for Her Majesty and her court. We hold, as 'twere, the mirror up to nature, reflecting this stuff called life.
I'm not sure I understand.
Life is difficult to fathom at times. Shakespeare writes of that. Listen to this. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. That is a line from As You Like It.
How many plays are there?
Thus far, some 24. Some written, some performed, some still seedlings in his imagination, like the darling buds of May. These plays of which I speak include histories, comedies, and tragedies.
Wow, he's written a lot.
Yes, Shakespeare is not only the greatest playwright and poet in English literature, he is also an actor of some merit. More of this anon. This knife to Anne Hathaway must go. Take it, please.
Aren't you supposed to be rehearsing?
Egad, yes, I must prepare. Tonight I perform whilst Shakespeare directs. I am portraying Prince Hamlet, the melancholy Dane, but I am in need of a feather for my costume.
Hi there, ma'am. I'm looking for Shakespeare.
Anne Hathaway is my name, good sir. But what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Shakespeare, my beloved husband, is at the theater.
I love movies. What's he going to see?
Movies? An odd word, though you pronounce it trippingly on the tongue. If you speak of theater, the play's the thing. They rehearse his latest effort even now across the square.
Has Shakespeare lived here his whole life?
Yes, Stratford-upon-Avon is his place of birth and has been his home for all of his 37 years. In this village we were wed, and our 3 children were born here as well.
You have children? I didn't know that.
Yes, our children are the light of our lives. Judith and Susanna shine brighter than heaven above. Alas, our son Hamlet is with the angels, yet how far that little candle still throws his beams.
Wow, does Shakespeare write like that?
My dear husband writes of all things in life. Beauty, sorrow, joy, comedy, and of course love. I must prepare a goose now, or I would quote you volumes. Where has my kitchen knife gone?
And who's in here?
Hi, do you know Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. We were schoolmates here in Stratford-upon-Avon. He went on to become famous, while I am fortune's fool.
Hey, I'm no Shakespeare myself.
And some doubt that Shakespeare is Shakespeare. This is the unkindest cut of all. Some credit his work to Francis Bacon or Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford.
Why don't people think Shakespeare's Shakespeare?
He writes of things which only the powerful and travelled should know. But I have heard him say, to be a well-favoured man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
I've traveled far to return this to Shakespeare.
Why, I am a traveller too. Please take my old globe as a gift. I just received a new one left me in the will of Sir Francis Drake. Oh, brave new world that has such people in't.
What kind of plays has Shakespeare written?
He writes, they say, of love, blood, and rhetoric. His works are of 3 kinds as well. First, there are his histories, plays like Henry IV, Richard III, and Henry V.
Okay, so let's do the Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, King Lear, Othello, Macbeth. These are only a few of the famous characters immortalized by the greatest playwright and poet in English literature. William Shakespeare, born over 400 years ago in 1564. His plays are still performed throughout the world. Shakespeare wrote during England's Golden Age, a time when Queen Elizabeth was generously supporting the arts. It is said that Shakespeare wrote a play just for her. And director? No. Oh my gosh, what would it be? Actor? Yeah, okay. I didn't even see actor at the beginning. An actor as well as an author, Shakespeare is known to have written some 37 plays. Among them were Is it supposed to be a genre like comedy? Romance? Tragedies? No. Not novels. Histories such as Richard III and Henry V, comedies such as You Like It and Twelfth Night, and tragedies such as Macbeth and Antony and Cleopatra. So yeah, that one's definitely a tragedy. Most of Shakespeare's plays were first performed at an open-roof Globe Theater where bad actors' performances. Patrons? Okay, let's see it. Oh, where bad weather could cancel a performance. Shakespeare died in 1616, having made a modest fortune. He was buried in the village where he was born. Oh my gosh, where are we? I already forgot where we are. We're not in Florence, are we? No. Oh, we're in Stratford. Stratford upon Avon. Okay. Okay, Shakespeare, here's your skull.
Enter stage right. Present prop to Shakespeare. Hark, the skull of Yorick. I must bear a charmed life. We were about to commence the play. I thank you, my puckish plumber.
Oh, how cute.
Is there a part in your play for me? All roles are filled, but it would pleasure me to write you an exit line. I know. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. All's well that ends well.
Is there a part in your play for me? All
All right, all right. Let's go get something else. Huh? What's this? Okay, this is a chisel. This will be quick. This is 1503 AD. What did I say? Florence? Yeah, Florence. Ow. There's a shark. Curtain. What do we say? Where Italy? Oh my gosh, I don't even remember this. Gotta be one of the, yep. Raised by a family of raised by a family of fireworks. Philosopher? No. Stonecutter? Yep. None of these. Because I forgot that quick. Yeah, we're just going one by one. Okay, this one's David. Pope. It was Julius II.
Ciao, Michelangelo. Is this chisel your...
The one.
Okay, got that out of the way. Let's go back in time. Let's save. Because after that, I'm paranoid. Let's go get another artifact. What's this? A wood block going to the Gobi Desert in 1292 AD. Oh, right there. Oh, crap. Whoa. Hello, what does this sound like? Hold on.
Hi, I'm lost. You know where I am?
Who is this insolent beetle? Who comes unannounced? You had better be bearing gifts worthy of the great Khan's attention.
The music is just, it gets too loud.
My name's Mario. I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Bah, your accent betrays you. You are obviously another bold explorer from Italy.
What?
I am the great Kubla Khan. You are in my capital city of Kambuluk.
A Brooklyn Italian accent does not sound like a accent from someone who is native from Italy. Like, what?
Kubla Khan? Haven't I heard of you before?
Of course you've heard of Kubla Khan, just as you have heard of my father and my father's father, Genghis Khan. The mighty Genghis began the conquest of China that I completed in your year of 1279.
I love how he's like accommodating just our measurement of time and everything.
Wow! You're the ruler of all China?
Obviously, I rule the mightiest empire on earth. As an experienced explorer, you could conduct trade for me in the empire's outlying provinces. Here, take half of what I pay Marco Polo.
What? Why are you just giving me stuff?
Marco Polo? Who's he?
A brave explorer, perhaps not unlike yourself, who left Italy when he was a boy of 17. Now, he has decided to return home. This displeases me. I shall brood until I find a worthy distraction.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Mario. How are you?
Ha! You must be another explorer like those Polos. Well, don't expect any favors from me. I have no gifts. I'm trying to make a living here.
Didn't the Polos buy your stuff?
At first, they arrived laden with goods from the West. Their home is a great trading port called Venice in the land of Italy.
Well, won't that open trade?
Perhaps someday. Today, they take more than they trade. All Marco Polo has given me is the first pages of the book of Marco Polo that he is writing. Here, take them. I doubt he'll ever finish.
Excuse me, I'm seeking the owner of this.
Oh, a printing block. The owner has been careless. The nature of objects is always the same. It's the habits of their owners that separate them.
What? I don't think I understand.
You'd have to be a wise old sage like me. There are many things in China that the world to the west does not understand. My good friends Niccolo and Maffeo Polo have told me of this.
Who are Niccolo and Maffeo?
Courageous explorers from Italy. They arrived here 17 years ago with Niccolo's son Marco. They sought material wealth, but instead found the treasure that is China.
Treasure? Like what?
Our inventiveness. Things your Western world does not even dream of. Coal, paper, spectacles, curative herbs and spices, plus our most explosive discovery, fireworks. Have a rocket.
Wow! What else does China have?
Ah, far too many wonders for me to tell you now. Marco has written of his experiences here in China. If I had his notes, I could tell you more.
Is that Marco?
Hello, my name is Mario, and I...
Oh, the desert heat. Not only has it caused me to misplace one of the wonders of China, but now I am seeing miniature tradesmen. I cannot return to Italy until I've recovered.
When Marco Polo was born in the Italian trading port of did it say what? Okay. Venice. About 1254 AD, the Western world knew little of the Far East. Marco's father, Niccolo, I didn't even see what the question was. Oh, they took 70-year-old Marco, capital of Chinese emperor. A journey more than 3 years, including crossing the Gobi Desert, brought them to Kublai Khan's capital at Kambula. The Khan took a liking to Marco and employed him for 17 years in the enterprises all over China. Oliver Gobi. No, not all over Gobi. Sorry, I had to move the microphone. Asia? Oh, all over Asia, Marco discovered wonders unknown in Europe, including... I know one was paper. Paper, money, coal, spectacles, and... curative herbs. Or are we just gonna call them herbs? spices. Oh, fireworks. Fireworks is it. The Polos finally returned to Venice in what year are we in? 1279? Oh, 1295. After escorting a Mongolian princess to the Khan of Persia, back home Marco was captured during a war between Venice and Genoa. While in prison, he wrote of his travels. The Book of Marco Polo. The Book of Marco Polo, which remained Europe's main source of information on Asia for the next, let's say, how long? 500 years, oh my goodness.
Marco Polo, you forgot your prison block.
That's it. I knew I had forgotten something. Now at last, I can get started for home. The people back there aren't going to believe the stories I've got to tell.
Are you ready to head back to Italy, Marco?
We are on our way, Mario.
Oh my gosh.
I owe it all to you. I've even decided to make you an honorary member of the family. From this day on, you can call yourself Mario Polo.
Not Mario Polo. Like that's, hey Jada, how you doing? Mario Polo, that sounds a bit ridiculous. Let's get something else. Hey. Okay, so let's save, because this has crashed on me once before. It's an Astrolab 1521 AD. Pacific Ocean. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is it so fast? Looks like there's only 2 places.
Excuse me, are you the captain of this ship?
You can barely hear
No,
him.
senor. This is the Trinidad, the flagship of our Captain General Ferdinand Magellan. We are on a voyage of commerce and exploration. Sorry, I am weak from the scurvy.
Ew. Hold on. Sorry. Can't really hear him.
Excuse me, are you the captain of this ship?
No, senor. This is the Trinidad, the flagship of our Captain General Ferdinand Magellan. We are on a voyage of commerce and exploration. Sorry, I am weak from the scurvy.
Gustav Magellan.
Do you want this? Astrolabe.
I do not need it as much as our Captain General.
Wait. Oh, we could talk up here too.
This looks like some kind of storeroom.
Aye, that it is, mate. And I am the ship's bosun. Who are you, the new cabin boy? Make yourself useful by taking this rat trap to the cook.
Ew.
I'm a plumber, and I need to see Magellan.
Magellan? He's crazy. He pretends to know where we're going, but I don't believe him. If it weren't for all the money I stand to make in the spice trade, I wouldn't even be here.
Isn't he trying to go to the East Indies?
Sounds like you don't have faith in Magellan.
Pah! I think he's lost. Listen, Columbus wanted to get to India by going west. Well, I've been to India, mate. And this desolate place, isn't it? This is some whole new world.
Well, exploring a new world is exciting, right?
Not if we all die. Columbus was wrong. The world and its oceans are vast. Even my fine telescope cannot see what is ahead. Here, take it. It does me no good.
So you don't know if there's land ahead?
Of course not. If Magellan hadn't stopped our mutiny, perhaps we'd be on our way home now, instead of plunging on further into this endless sea.
Didn't he get killed?
Mutiny? There was a mutiny? What happened?
Others who felt as I do about Magellan's foolhardiness tried and failed to take command. He executed 2 of them.
Oh my
gosh. Now he's
gosh.
determined to strand us in this huge ocean. Madness, I tell you.
Wait, was that the last?
Can you tell me anything more?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk any more about this voyage.
Could you tell me where this ship is headed?
Go away, senor. I am much too busy to converse with you. Besides, I cannot tell you where we are going now. My astrolabe is missing, and I cannot determine our latitude.
Oh, how terrible. The importance of believing in yourself has few better examples than Ferdinand Magellan, who led the greatest navigational feat in history. When Columbus reached America in 1942, he thought he had found a western shortcut to India by that was a complete guess. By 1519, however, when Magellan's 5 ships sailed west to find the Pacific. No. I'm trying to see which one. The eastern coast of the New World, as if it, how is it new if it's already been there? See, that's, that's like the issue with like teaching history like this is like, well, they did put it in quotations, so they're being correct. They're like the New World in quotations. That's what he called it. But it wasn't new, it was always there. For a way west, Magellan entered the rough seas between let me see. We just gonna click on all of them. Not Alabama. Philadelphia. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Joe. He entered the rough seas between Tierra del Fuego and the tip of South America after how many days of struggle? He didn't want to talk to me because he had scurvy. After so many days of struggle, he entered the vast ocean. Oh my gosh, how many days? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. 12, 17, 24, 30. 39 days of struggle. Magellan entered the vast, I think, Pacific. Entered the vast Pacific Ocean sailing west. His crew endured malnutrition and, I think, scurvy, because someone said they had scurvy. Malnutrition and scurvy until they reached the Philippines. There, Magellan was killed by hostile natives, but John Sebastian Delcano pressed on. Victoria, the sole remaining ship, rounded the Cape of Africa and returned to Spain. Thus, Magellan's expedition became the first to sail around the world. Yeah, I was like, wasn't he killed by like some folks? Animaniacs taught me that. Sail around the globe? Yeah. Sail around the globe. In doing so, it demonstrated the true scale of the blank and proved that the Americas were indeed a new world, Lord. The true scale of the oceans and that the Americas were indeed a new world.
Captain, I think you'll be needing this.
Madre de Dios, my astrolabe. Now I can find the way to the Spice Islands, and then home. We may finish this voyage safely after all. Thank you, my friend.
Y'all, I love old pixel animation. It's just something so, I don't know, it's like a mood. Like, oh, that looks so good.
Hey, now I can say I set Magellan straight.
That's rather catchy. Magellan Strait. Straits of Magellan. Why, I think that's what we'll call that passage back there. Thanks for the inspiration, Mario.
Hey, let's go back. Am I supposed to be doing anything with these? I certainly hope not. Yeah, but yeah, let's go back home. What is that? Is that the door opening? Oh yeah, because we cleared a whole room. Huh? Declaration 1776, Philadelphia. I kind of want to hear what the music sounds like. Okay, that's enough. Ah?
Hi, I'd like to return this piece of paper.
Try Independence Hall. They're always writing up documents. I bet it belongs to that red-headed fella from Virginia. A heck of a writer, but not much of a public speaker.
What's his name?
Tom something. He wrote that summary view of the rights of British America. I bet I could remember his name if I had a copy of that pamphlet.
Here, have a declaration.
You better keep that. It looks mighty important.
Lord Jesus.
Say, what's going on in Independence Hall?
Where are your ears, young man? Have you heard nothing? We're breaking away from Great Britain. I have to get over to the hall myself.
Wait, don't I know you? My name's Mario.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mario. I'm Ben Franklin, publisher, scientist, occasional inventor. Please have one of my newspapers. You'll find it worthwhile reading.
Ben Franklin, you're a founding father.
I am? Actually, I'm a Pennsylvania representative to the Continental Congress. I need to get over to Independence Hall right away to sign the Declaration.
Can you tell me about the Declaration?
I'd be most happy to, my dear friend, but I need to find my bifocal glasses. I don't mean to brag, but I invented bifocals, you know.
Okay. Always taking credit for something. Bifocals, didn't they just say they learned about spectacles from China? Like, I'm a little confused. Hold on, I need to look this up. Bifocals. Let me look this up. Bifocals. Because, I mean, if we're going to be learning about history, we need to be learning about history. Okay, what are bifocals? Eyeglasses. But they just said that Marco Polo, way before this, learned about spectacles from China. Yeah, bifocals and spectacles are the same thing. So you didn't invent no bifocals. Lying ass. Okay. See, I would be the worst type of teacher because that would be a trick question. I would be like, did Benjamin Franklin invent glasses? And everyone will put yes because he be on here talking about some I invented them. But I'm like, no, because if you remember, Marco Polo learned about spectacles over in China. So it's like, yeah.
Hi, what's going on here?
What's going on? We're at war. We've had it up to here with the British in their taxes. Why should we be run by a parliament across the Atlantic?
Who are you at war with?
King George. George III of Great Britain. The British have ruled the American colonies since the founding of Jamestown in 1607. But now we want our independence.
How long have you been at war?
Since the shot heard round the world was fired at the battles of Lexington and Concord on April 19, 1775, more than a year ago.
Wow! What caused all this?
Taxation and tyranny. If you want to know more, take this copy of Thomas Jefferson's pamphlet, A Summary View of the Rights of British America. It's all in there.
Who are those men in Independence Hall?
That's the Continental Congress, representatives of the colonies. How 13 individual colonies can stand up against a power like Britain, I don't know. Have you seen today's paper?
Say, what are all you guys doing in here?
Please, not now, sir. We're about to sign a very important document, but we seem to have misplaced it.
You misplaced? Oh, because Bowser came and stole it. Bowser, why would you steal? Never mind. Thomas Jefferson was born in Virginia in 1743. After studying law, he became the leader in the Virginia House of... what they say it was the House of... Hold on. Not in, no. House of Vaccinations. That'd be funny. House of what? Because I don't see anything like that on here. Nope, nope, nope. Continental Congress, representatives of the colonies, 13 individual colonies stand up against Britain. Rights of the British America. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go one by one. Oh, I hate doing that. Nope. No. Why it sound like somebody tripped and fell on some broken glass? It's not that. Oh, House of Burgess. Oh, okay. In his famous paper, A Summary View of the Rights of British America, he insisted that colonial ties with England were terrible. Nope. There's gotta be some on this page. Passive. Or I guess it has to be on this page. voluntary. What he lacked as a public speaker was certainly made up for by his powerful writing. For this reason, Jefferson was chosen to write the Declaration of Independence, the document that gave birth to the United States on July 4th, 1776. Heartbroken over the death of his young wife, Martha, in 1782, Jefferson never married again. In his political career, he served as the governor of Virginia, the first Secretary of State, the second vice president, and the third president of the United States, retiring to the home he had designed his beloved no, not Philadelphia. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, what did he call it? Oh gosh, what did he call it? Nope. Excuse me. His beloved Monticello, he later became the founder of the University of Virginia, a scientist, farmer, architect, and statesman. Jefferson built a personal library that became the nucleus of the U.S. Library of Congress. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Go back in there, Mario. I was like, what just happened?
You guys need a Declaration of Independence? Oh, thank goodness, gentlemen. This diminutive plumber has found our declaration. Now we can sign. You first, Mr. Hancock.
How's it coming, Tom?
Very well, Mario, my good friend. With your help, we have created a great new country. Perhaps one day your likeness will appear carved into a mountain.
Oh, my God. Let's go back home. Huh? What? What's this? A sketchbook, Florence, 1505 AD. Got him. Oh, this is gonna be the Mona Lisa.
Say, who's over in that art studio?
Which one? Leonardo da Vinci's or Michelangelo Buonarroti's? They're both here in Florence, working on, among other things,
I like how you say it,
a pair of paintings depicting the war with the city of Pisa.
I thought you said a pair of panties.
Tell me about this Leonardo da Vinci.
He studied in Florence as a boy, but he was born in the little village of Vinci. That's where he gets his name, Leonardo from Vinci, you see? But everyone just calls him Leonardo.
And what about Michelangelo?
He is the greatest sculptor of the age, and only 30 years old. But he's just a bambino compared to Leonardo. In fact, Leonardo will turn 53 next week, on April 15th.
Maybe he'd like this book for his birthday.
Let's see it. These are very fine drawings, but I can't read the notes. Very strange. I believe it's all written backward. But I am just an old fresco painter. My eyes aren't so good anymore.
Fresco? What's a fresco?
Frescoes? The most beautiful art. They are created by painting on wet plaster. When it dries, the painting becomes part of what it was painted on. Leonardo experiments with them frequently.
What are Leonardo's frescoes like?
His most famous is his Last Supper in Milan. It's one of the greatest paintings of all time. Que bella. Too bad, really.
What's too bad?
It's a tragedy. It's such a beautiful painting, and now it's flaking off the wall. That new plaster he was testing failed. But that's Leonardo for you, always experimenting.
What else does he do?
What doesn't he do? He's a musician, an architect, and don't tell Michelangelo, but he's a sculptor too. I always love to hear about Leonardo's new ideas. Have you seen any?
Hi, I'm trying to return this notebook.
Come in, little man, and marvel at the works of Michelangelo. I am the greatest sculptor of the Renaissance, if I do say so myself, and I do.
What's the Renaissance?
Wake up and smell the fresco. For the last 1,000 years, Europe's been artistically and intellectually asleep. Now our civilization is having a rebirth, a renaissance.
So, who's the greatest artist around?
You dare ask? There are none to compare with me. That is, except maybe Leonardo, but he wastes his time with invention, science, and engineering.
Really? Leonardo sounds impressive.
Bah, he's so preoccupied that he creates few works of art. But those few, enough of him. I created La Pietà. I created the giant David outside. Now I need to test a new type of fresco.
I'd like to know some more.
No, go away. I need to find some plaster.
No, go away.
Hi, what is this place?
This is the old workshop of Verrocchio, the master
Verrocchio.
artist. One day, I hope to be a master like he was. But right now, I'm just an apprentice.
What's an apprentice do?
I work for free in the master's shop and learn the skills of an artist. It's a great opportunity for a young man. Leonardo da Vinci was an apprentice here. Look how far he's gone.
Maybe you can help me. I have this book.
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. The master wants me to deliver this bucket of plaster to Michelangelo. If you would take it for me, I'd have more time to talk. Grazie.
Why does Michelangelo need plaster?
I hear he's going to paint a fresco on a chapel ceiling, just as Leonardo painted the Last Supper on a chapel wall. The old fresco painter next door knows all about it.
Do you know who owns this notebook?
Let's see. The writing looks all backward. I bet whoever wrote this wanted to keep it a secret. I'd need a mirror to read it.
Did I go to this first house? I did. Did I go here? Okay, no. One of the most versatile geniuses in history, Leonardo da Vinci, took his name from the village of Vinci, where he was born April 15th, 1452. He lived during a period of artistic and intellectual reawakening called the Renaissance, which followed the 1,000-year slumber known as the Middle Ages. A talented child, Leonardo apprenticed as a painter in, oh gosh, where are we? Florence? Oh gosh, where are we? Yeah, Florence. I was right. A painter in Florence and later worked in Milan and Rome. He was employed by a series of wealthy... not bifocals. Not microorganisms. No. Philosophy, no. Let's see. He was employed by wealthy what? Artists? No. Gonna have to go one by one. Patrons, I thought I clicked on that. Oh, whatever. Patrons and his interests extended far beyond painting. Leonardo was also a sculptor, engineer, musician, scientist, and inventor. Perfect example of a Renaissance man. Architect, yep. His famous notebook used, excuse me, backward handwriting for security purposes and were full of ideas that would not be realized for almost 500 years. His sketches included hang gliders, helicopters, parachutes, tanks, machine guns, submarines, and diving gear. Leonardo's painting rendition? Oh my gosh, what would be the word? Oh, his fresco. Yeah, it'd be the fresco. The Last Supper, his portrait of What they say it was? Chabelle. I think they already said the Last Supper. La Pieta? Oh, that's not on the list. We're just gonna go through them. Oh, Portrait of Mona Lisa. I didn't even think about that. Also known as La Gioconda, ranking among the most famous pictures ever painted.
Mr. Da Vinci, I found your notebook.
Oh, grazie, Mario. Now I can finish a portrait of a Mona Lisa. I should have known I could count on a fellow Italian.
Oh,
Call
my
me
God.
Leo. Hey, that's a nice capello.
I'm no artist, but shouldn't she be smiling?
Maybe a little one, but not too much. A portrait should show more than just the likeness. I'm after not just the beauty, but also the soul of the woman. See? Mona Lisa smiles now.
She's not smiling because two reasons. A, she had to sit she had to sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and she didn't want to smile for that long. B, if I remember correctly, he had to finish it by referencing himself, so half of that face is him, which is kind of creepy when you think about it. Let's go back home. Where to next? Music, Vienna, 1824. Ooh, give me the mushrooms. All right, all right.
Hi, do you know who wrote this manuscript? It's musical, but then again, this is Vienna in 1824. We're up to our wigs in musicians. Mozart, Beethoven, Haydn, all the big names are here.
Has Ludwig ever stayed with you?
Oh, in 1787 he stayed right here. He met Mozart, but then he had to go back to Germany. I'm itching to mark his room with a plaque to boost my status.
Is he staying with you now?
Pity no. Although he's a slob and plays loudly due to his bad ears, I love having a famous guest. Now he lives in a palace. Oh, I've got such an itch to advertise that he slept here.
Is Beethoven married?
Beethoven? Married? Ha! He loves all the Fräuleins, sure, but who would put up with him? I'm itching to tell you more, but I can't right now.
Do you know Ludwig van Beethoven?
Tune in, Mario. This is a music store in Vienna. Ever since I heard Beethoven's Third Symphony, I've been a big fan.
Do you have any of Ludwig's scores in stock?
Oh, many symphonies. We also carry Opus 18, 6-string quartets, which we published in 1801, a bestseller for 23 years. Here, I give all music fans a fan with my store's name printed on it.
How many CDs or works does he have?
With this Ninth Symphony in progress, I wouldn't be surprised if he will publish 200 works by the end of next year. With any luck, I'll still be open then.
Why would your store close next year?
Unfortunately, Beethoven's last few works haven't been selling well. It's also difficult to keep up with the latest trends in new instruments in 1824.
Think this new Beethoven score will sell?
I can't see it too well. I lost my glasses. I like this Ode to Joy portion, but then I'm no critic. Do you like my novel concept of selling novelty items? Try a back scratcher.
Ooh.
Is it true that Beethoven is going deaf?
I'm afraid his hearing, like my eyesight, is getting worse. Some say his deafness helps him to write unique music. Right now, I need to find some unique merchandise to sell.
No, not yet. Oh, wait, I'm curious as to what the music sounds like. Oh, yeah, it sounds like Ode to Joy.
Good day. Is Beethoven here?
My, but it's warm in here. No, Ludwig doesn't socialize during the day like we do, Herr Mario. He's becoming more and more of a recluse. He's either at the Swan Inn or Symphony Hall.
Is Ludwig a good party guest?
It's so hot, I'd swear the fire was roaring. Actually, Louis is a very moody man, often as rude as can be, but we forgive him, of course, because he's a divine angel when he plays the piano.
Who is Louis?
Ludwig means Louis in German. I really must go outside. I'm burning up. Perhaps we'll continue this chat later.
Okay, let's see. Arguably the greatest composer who ever lived, Ludwig van Beethoven spent most of his life in the Austrian music capital, Vienna. Born in... Where was he born? Where was Beethoven born? What year is... What year? Okay, he had to be born in the 14s. No? Okay. It's none of these years. What year? Oh, 1770. Born in 1770, Ludwig gave his first piano concert at age 8. Piano concert at age 8, soon recognized as a master pianist. He is said to have met Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in 1787. His talents turned toward composing. However, when the ear problems he had long suffered from worsened, he became totally deaf. It is perhaps because of this handicap that he became such an original composer. Able only to imagine the music he created. Beethoven dared to ignore the musical convention. Although he lived in the palace of his royal patron and was admired the world over, Beethoven was said to have had a bad temper, messy habits, and a mean tongue. Perhaps this explains why he never married. He completed his first concert. What that man say? Work? Symphony? Completed his first symphony in 1800, beginning a cycle that reached its peak with the presentation of his masterpiece, the Ninth Symphony in... Okay, be 17. (1824). When he died in 1827, he had published approximately 200 works.
Say, what's all the excitement about? What's that? I don't hear so well. Write it on the card. Oh, they're about to give the premiere performance of my Ninth Symphony, but they seem unable to start. Go away.
Ludwig, is this your music?
What's that? My ninth? Ha! Herr Mario, you finally evened up the score. I've been looking for that sheet music for days. Sit and listen as the orchestra plays.
What does that sound like with the music?
I like your music a lot, Ludwig. Ha! Well, you must be from the future, because I have nothing but critics now. But what do those fools know? I told them, my works are not for you, but for a later age.
Yeah, they mix the music way too loud. My works are not for you, but for a later age. I actually like that saying. That's kind of cute. All right, let's go home. Could you imagine playing this in school? Like for history class? Okay, so there's only one room left after this. I was about to say, did me doing that put that back in there? That would suck. Calcutta, 1947 AD. Ooh, we're getting up to very recent times. Oh. Oh, come here. What does this sound like? Okay, now. Okay, not here.
Hi, folks. Can I ask you something?
Please, not now. We are about to begin the Independence Day ceremony and raise our new flag, but there seems to be some delay.
Hi there. What's happening?
I beg your pardon. Do you know to whom you are speaking? I am judge of the Crown Colony of India, sir. That is until the independence ceremony today.
Independence Day. Should be fun, right?
Fun? Hardly. The sun is setting on the jewel in the British Empire's crown. It seems independence is the fashion, thanks to this man Gandhi. And from now on you will address me as Your Grace.
What's Gandhi got to do with it, Your Grace?
Everything. He's led these people to freedom. Quite brilliant, though, due in no small part to his British education. He lent me this law book once, but now it is only a bitter reminder. Take it.
Gave you trouble, huh?
Endless trouble. He was held in such high regard, but there was little we could do about him. He believes in peace, but only on his terms. Ah, but I do need a spot of tea.
Hi. Neat store you got here. Is it yours?
The store may be, but the goods aren't. Most of what you see here is made in Britain, using India's materials. Gandhi has worked hard to change this since his return from South Africa in 1915.
Gandhi? Who is Gandhi?
You must be a stranger here in Calcutta.
Calcutta.
Gandhi has been a great leader in our struggle for independence.
He was also a
He had
colorist.
hoped that if we helped the British in World War I, they would free us. Alas.
They didn't free you after World War I?
Goodness, no. Then later, at Amritsar, many of our people were killed,
Mm.
and all they were doing was celebrating a holiday. That's what caused Gandhi to organize the first Satyagraha in India.
Satyagraha, what?
Satyagraha means grasping for the truth. It is protest by passive resistance, and it works. Today is Independence Day. Let me offer you this incense as a symbol of sweet freedom.
Wait, I need to know more about Gandhi.
I'm sorry, but look at the time. I must get back to my studies so I can be a lawyer in our new India, just like Gandhi. Have you seen my law book by any chance?
Do you want this law book?
Why, thank you, my little friend. Now I can study the law, the British legal system. Why, thank you, my little friend. Now I can...
Oh, so if you're playing on a harder difficulty, is this the ABC one? No, this is Mario's Time Machine. So this one we're going back in time and giving back the artifacts that Bowser stole. I think my dad pirated a bunch of the random Mario games as being one of them. So it looks like if you're playing on a harder difficulty and you give them items that you're given, they give you more information. That makes sense.
Were Gandhi's methods always successful?
Goodness, no. He had to stop the Satyagrahas when they became violent in the 1920s. But by then, he had earned worldwide recognition and prestige for his methods. That helped him quite a bit.
Nope. Go away.
How did that help?
Well, when Gandhi threatened to
you never
fast
played
until
this one?
death,
Yeah, it's
in order to get concessions from
Mario's
both the
Time
British
Machine,
and
the
fellow
MS-DOS
citizens of India,
version.
people
The more popular version is the one on NES, but that one doesn't have voice acting.
I don't get it. How did that help?
The British could not risk the world condemnation should he actually starve to death, and his own people of India, well, they simply could not bear to let their Mahatma die.
So his fasting ended violence.
Sadly, no. Violence is never far away. Even now, many Hindus and Muslims will not live together. For that reason, India and Pakistan have been separated. Gandhi opposed it, but some blame him.
Can you tell me anything more?
I'm sorry, but I must go and study now.
Because I'm playing on the easy difficulty, so it looks like if you play on the harder difficulty, if you give them items, they'll give you more information.
Hi, may I come in?
We always welcome strangers in our ashram.
I
We are
wouldn't.
a community of Hindus leading a
I
simple
don't
religious
welcome
life.
strangers.
Please enter.
I ain't welcoming. Oh, well, I guess she means in the building. I'm like,
A simple life? You mean boring?
No, no, no. In fact, today it's quite exciting. India is celebrating her independence from Great Britain. They have ruled us as a colony of their empire since 1757.
Colonizing everybody.
They've ruled you for nearly 200 years?
Yes, they wanted us to buy their goods. At the same time, they needed our products such as tea. Here, have some.
Ooh, I love me some tea.
Thanks. So, how did you gain your freedom?
Only after years of great struggle. Many worked hard and sacrificed much. One man stands out. I will tell you about him as soon as I find the incense that I misplaced.
And this is, do I have incense? I think that's incense. Yep.
Do you want this incense?
Oh, thank you. You are a curious little man. Are you British or...
Are you British or Hindu or Muslim?
No, I'm a plumber. Who is this one man?
Mahatma Gandhi. He is one of the leaders who put our country on the path for freedom. We admire him here because he practices the Hindu ideals of asceticism.
Oh.
Here, have a flag.
I didn't mean to give her that.
Oh my, this is most critical. It needs to fly boldly.
Asceticism? What's that?
It's the strict denial of material comforts. That is why the Mahatma wears only a shawl and loincloth.
Though he is a lawyer educated in Britain, he will not dress in the clothes of the rich.
You call him Mahatma. Why?
Oh, Mahatma means great soul. Gandhi himself has rejected the title, but the people insist. It was given to him after he began his campaigns of passive resistance.
What is passive resistance?
It is the way the Mahatma has taught us to practice civil disobedience. When confronted by the authorities for breaking an unjust law, we refuse to fight them. Any violence is their own.
But don't they just arrest you?
And more of us resist until the jails are full. We can defend ourselves, but we try never to do violence. The Mahatma began using this method in South Africa when he encountered terrible injustice.
Okay. Let's go talk to Gandhi. History book. Gandhi spent a lifetime practicing what he preached, peace. Born in India, 1869, he studied law in I know he was in Europe. Great Britain. Lord. We're just gonna. Britain. I should have just looked at Britain, not tried to look for Great Britain, and settle in South Africa. There he protested unjust laws with campaigns of satyagraha. Satyagraha? I need to learn how to pronounce that. Meaning grasping for the truth in 1915. Gandhi returned to India and landed a land ruled by the British since 1757. At first, he sought cooperation with the British, but after a bloody massacre of Indian nationalists, Gandhi once again organized nonviolent protests, this time to gain his country's freedom against British rule. India responded by giving Gandhi the exalted title of what they say it was. Mahatma. Or great soul by threatening to fast to death. By threatening to fast to death, Gandhi used his enormous prestige to unite Indian factions and extract British concessions, but he refused to support the British in World War II and was jailed for 2 years. After the war, he participated in conferences with British Viceroy. I don't even think we knew that. Not Bowser. I don't even think we knew the answer. Mountbatten, that finally led to the independence of India. Although Gandhi was assassinated 1 year later, his enduring legacy is in the practice of some type of resistance. Solid, no. passive resistance, a tactic later used successfully during the civil rights movement in the United States. I was about to say very similar to the civil rights movement.
Mr. Gandhi, your flag. Am I too late?
You are just in time, my small friend. A new era is dawning for the people of India. Thank you, Mario. I shall not forget you.
I think we have time for one more. The architecture and the vibe is nostalgic. It really is. Hey. A shield. We're going to Orleans, 1429 AD. I don't have the music playing because the music drowns out the voices.
You can use the toolbox to determine when and where the artifact you are...
That really helped me figure out what to do because I was like, what am I supposed to do? 1429. Ooh. Here we go. Come to Papa. What does this music sound like? Okay, that's cute.
Excuse me, sir. Are you in command here?
I may command their swords, but Joan commands their hearts.
Does Joan
Joan
really
of
go to
Arc.
battle?
Oui, she rides at the head of the troops. You should see the men rally around her standard.
So, she's a warrior, huh?
She has never taken part in the actual clash of arms, yet she knows much about the art of war. She's a natural leader and fearless when facing the enemy.
Wait. I don't think they knew she was a woman, did they?
Does Joan wear armor like a knight?
They made for her a special suit of armor, much smaller than for a man, with no crest on it. And of course, she carries the sword of Saint Catherine.
Or maybe they did know. I can't remember. Did they know Joan was a woman?
Is that a special sword?
Ah oui, a small miracle that. Joan told the priest where to find it at the village of Saint Catherine de Fierbois, a place she'd never been. And find it they did.
How did she know it was there?
The voices told her.
Not the voices.
She says these things come to her through the voices of 3 saints. And just between you, me, and the tent flap, I believe her. She is very pious and filled with faith.
It sounds as if you like Joan a lot.
I have grown quite fond of her, like a sister. When I saw her struck by that arrow today, it pained me greatly.
Yikes! You mean she was hit?
Have no fear, mon ami. She was merely knocked to the ground. She arose quickly and pulled out the shaft herself. The men took her away from the battle to heal.
I must get this shield to her. Can you help?
As the Duke of Alençon, a note signed by me would give you safe passage around the camp to look for her. But, alas, I have no quill to write with.
Pardon me. Do you know what's going on?
Foolish men are being led by witchcraft and heresy, I fear.
Ooh, he sounds sexy.
What? It looks like a battle to me.
This is merely a skirmish. The real battle is for who controls Charles.
Is Charles the king?
Not yet, but it looks like he soon will be thanks to Jean. Each victory she wins brings Charles closer to being crowned King of France at Reims.
So, what's wrong with that?
You must understand, Jean is doing what Charlemagne's advisors and knights could not. Their power and influence is reduced with each victory she wins. They are very nervous.
But what's that got to do with witchcraft?
Why, that's obvious. Her claims of hearing the voices of saints is heresy, I tell you. Heresy. A mere shepherd girl of 17 could not lead 4,000 men into battle without the help of magic.
Maybe she's just an extraordinary girl of 17.
Bah, a woman cannot lead men. What could you know of such things? Here,
they knew Joan was a woman. She apparently had nicknamed the maid. I think it was Mulan that people didn't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, people didn't know Mulan was a woman. I did know that. I just also thought that they didn't know that Joan was a woman either. How you doing today, Hearts?
I think that Joan is going to change your mind.
Never. A woman has no place on the field of battle. Now, be gone, impudent gnome.
Someone told me back when I was in I can't remember if I was in I think I was in high school. They said women still aren't allowed on the front lines because they feel like it's a man's innate, this is what a teacher told me. I don't know if this was true. He was basically saying that they feel like it's a man's innate instinct to protect a woman. So if a woman was on the front lines, that the men would be distracted. I don't know if that's true. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I've never heard anyone else say that. Friday, almost halfway done with work. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. He called me an impudent gnome. I just noticed that. Ew, rude. How to take it out on this Cooper.
Friend, can you tell me what battle this is?
Why, this is Orléans, mon ami. We are attempting to storm the fortification of Tourelle.
And the dude who said this, the teacher, I'm pretty sure he was gay. So I've never heard that from anyone else, like anyone in the military. Maybe that was a thing back then. It's like at that point, why would you allow women to just, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
Who are you trying to take it from?
We are striving to end the siege of Orléans by the English, of course.
How does this explain not straight relationships? It doesn't, but there have been some things that have been said to where I'm like, oh. Like Genghis Khan's, I think his grandson, I was like, did you have a little thing for Marco Polo? I think you did.
Looks like you have a tough battle ahead.
Perhaps, but we know victory will soon be ours.
How could you know that?
Why, we are led by the Maid Jean, petit ami. With her leading us, we will not lose this fight. When we take Orléans, the Dauphin shall be crowned king and the English driven away.
You want to crown a dolphin king?
Not a Dauphin, the Dauphin. That is what
The
we call the
Dauphin.
heir to the throne. When he is crowned, he
The
will
Dauphin.
become Charles VII, our leader. Though many say Charles is led by Joan.
She sounds pretty impressive.
Ah,
Yeah, they
she
did just
is
say it,
like
the
an
maid.
avenging angel, monsieur. The sight of her leading the troops inspires the men greatly.
It does. It is kind of crazy how this game, like, I don't want to say the game contradicted itself, but we were back in China talking with one of Genghis Khan's grandchildren about Marco Polo. And they said that Marco Polo learned about a lot of stuff from China, like paper and like spectacles. But then we go forward in time and talk with, I think it was Benjamin Franklin. He's talking about some I invented bifocals. I'm like, how did you invent bifocals if like 200 years prior, Marco Polo learned about spectacles over in China? Like, that don't make no sense. Like, you didn't invent shit. This is my first time seeing this game. I never knew Mario had these types of games. Yes, he did back in the day. There's a few more. The other one I'm going to play as Mario is missing. That one you play as Luigi because Mario got snatched up.
Do you know where I can find her?
I would tell you more, but with all the fighting, I am behind in my work. I need to fix the bit of the Duke of Alençon's horse, and I can't find it.
Okay, where we going? Are we going over here? Oh, there she is.
Sorry to disturb you, but what battle is this?
Forgive me, but I must not be distracted now. I am seeking guidance. Please leave me.
That's Joan. The idea that a mere 17-year-old could inspire hardened soldiers to win battle after battle during France and England's 100 Years' War is amazing. That Joan of Arc was an illiterate 15th century farm girl makes it only more astounding. Driven to change her world by visions and voices of three saints, Joan led French troops against the English in an effort to expel them from her country. Armed with the sword of St. Catherine and clad in custom-made armor, Joan led an army of how many men? 1,000? No. 3,000? 300? 250? 200. 4,000. Girl, 4,000 men? Okay, girl. Damn. To a decisive victory, lifting the siege of the city of Orleans? City of Orleans. Joan's soldiers routed the enemy repeatedly and eventually took back enough land to allow the king, the prince, the something, archbishop, no. Lord, I don't know. Hold on. Charles? Okay, we're just gonna go one by one. Oh. That's a... Oh, allowed the Dauphin to be crowned King Charles VII of France in the Cathedral of Reims before the Maid of Orleans could complete her task. However, she fell into the hands of the English, tried and convicted of heresy. Tried and convicted of heresy, Joan, still true to her purpose, was burned at the stake. Later cleared of the charges. That is crazy. Joan of Arc was made a saint by the Catholic Church in 1920.
I think you'll be needing this, Maid Joan.
Ah, you have found my shield. Now I can lead the army once again. Orléans shall not see another day under siege. I give you my thanks, mon ami Mario.
Oh, look at this. Look at that. Ain't that pretty?
Say, Joan, how'd you guess my name?
Let us just say that it came to me in a vision, Mario.
Let's go back home. Oh, wow. Y'all, we've almost got the door open and we're almost on our way to fight Bowser once and for all. I think we only have, how many do we have left? You know, Mario, you can run. You know that, right? We got 3 left. That's going to be more than enough time for tomorrow. And what's this? A crown. We're going to London, 1595. So let's save.
Ciao.
Okay, let's make sure
Wait,
it's saved.
Don't I know you? My name's Mario. Who are you?
Oh, okay, it did save. Hold on. I'm just making sure it's saved correctly. Because if y'all were here earlier, you'll see, it crashed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, not it crashing. But I think it crashed because I clicked on like this and that opened a whole nother window and that like fudged everything up. That took me to like Bowser's library, which don't ask me why Bowser has a library. I guess he just has a library for some reason. Okay. So yeah, we'll do that in the next stream.
Ciao.
Ciao. But yeah, that was part 1 of Mario's Time Machine. It's not a bad game. I think the NES versions are the more popular or well-known versions. And because those are set up less like point and click adventure games and more like they're trying to mimic actual platforming Mario games, they get a harsh rep. They get like a really, really harsh rep. But this is actually not bad. Very educational. Very, very educational. But yeah, I got some stuff to do at 1. Well, it's 12:45 where I am. So I got some stuff to do at 1. And then I got to record some videos. This is like my only day off. This is my first day off since Monday of last week. So, oh my gosh. I've been working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was working 10 days straight. Oh my God. So... Oh, thanks, hearts. I might be back on Twitch later on tonight with like Marvel Rivals. It's either gonna be Marvel Rivals or Sonic Rumble. I don't know which one I'm gonna play. But I'll be back on later with Twitch. But until next time, see you guys. Oh, and thanks for stopping by, Jada. Thanks for the subscription, Joe. And thanks for stopping by, Chocolate Puppeteer.
Grab your charm band, check your mirror. Stepping out in pastel shimmer. Hang with Ken now, Bolin's watching. Sweet Stina, why not start flexing? It's a sweet thing, it's a pink thing. It's a dream bright fantasy. It's a bold thing, it's a big thing. Magic muscle, joy and energy. Welcome to the Sweet Stina world. Well, it's about glow, never duller. Plays games while plans get smarter. We never fold here, never stopping. We beat the dark, then go out shopping. It's a sweet thing, it's a pink thing. It's a dream bright fantasy. It's a bold thing, it's a big thing. Magic muscle, joy and energy. Welcome to the Sweet Stina world. Flexing on a star so bright it glows. Oily arms gleam like Saturn's ring show. Strike a pose with the meteor in tow. Hunky heroes in the cosmic flow. Galaxy flex in the starlit haze. Pumping iron in the Milky Way. Craze planets spin while we hold our gaze. Muscle men shining in cosmic displays. Cosmic displays. Lights bounce off the chiseled chest. Asteroids cheer, they know who's best. Comets trail behind in glittery zest. In the galaxy gym, there's no time to rest. Black holes spin, they can't resist. Muscles ripple like a solar twist. Eclipses pause to watch the gist. Oily stars on the universe's list. Galaxy flex in the starlit haze. Pumping iron in the Milky Way. Craze planets spin while we hold our gaze. Muscle men shining in cosmic displays. Cosmic displays. Pose on a nebula like it's the stage. Quasars burst with a cosmic rage. Astronauts gasp from the space age cage. The universe is our flexing page. Galaxy flex in the starlit haze. Pumping out